So do you guys know the streamer Jack Doherty? The guy who picks fights with people and then stands behind his security so they can't do anything about it? Well, him and his friends got into a physical altercation with former UFC heavyweight champion Andrei Arlovski last night. It happened backstage at Jake Paul vs. Anthony Joshua. And yes, Jack immediately got behind his security once again. Here's the footage.
That dude looked like a giant from the movie 300. What are you doing? Chill, Jake! Chill. Yo, Dave, help him, Dave. Go, get the out. Get out.
Why that guy trying to kick me for no reason?
I don't know, just keep going.
Yo, how are you 260 and we still eat your hits? You're a little
Holy shit.
Jake Paul confirms Anthony Joshua broke his jaw last night. He posted an X-ray to his Instagram. In the caption, he wrote, "Double broken jaw. Give me Canelo in 10 days.
I'm a little up, but will you take care of me forever and ever?"
Jake followed up by posting this. He wrote, "Surgery went well. Thanks for all the love and support. 2 titanium plates on each side. Some teeth removed. Have to have only liquids for 7 days." Conor McGregor left a comment. He said, "Fair play. Well done." Anthony Joshua has responded to the criticism surrounding his performance against Jake Paul. Despite knocking Paul out in the 6th round, many felt the finish should have come sooner. Joshua admitted that he wasn't satisfied with his performance and says he needs to do better moving forward.
Did it go how you thought it would go? And is it a success for you? I know you won. We all seen that, right? Is it a success for you tonight? I have a follow-up.
No. I needed to do better. Yeah. No, it's a win, but it's not a success. I think my coach expects more from me, and I expect more from myself. But what can we do? We can't reverse the clocks. I have to move forward. I have to put that in the past now. After today, you may see a bit of social media trying to lap up all of the algorithm attention. But for me, it's in the past. I can't live off of that win. I've got a lot of improvement that I need to do. So yeah, I'm not happy.
So I saw you when you were walking out. I got to see you. You're right below me. You were standing there for a little bit. And I was just wondering, did this fight feel like a real fight? Like a fight when you go into a heavyweight championship of the world? Did it feel like that? Because to me, it just looked a little different. Because was it hard for you to really get up?
Yeah.
That, knowing that that's not
there was a lot
Dillian
riding
White,
on it.
Joseph Parker.
There was a lot riding on this fight.
Yeah.
There was a lot riding on this fight. A lot of pressure. A lot of expectations. So I had to perform. A lot of people doubt me. I saw Mauricio Suleiman put a picture up of Jake. He don't put a picture up of me. A lot of people don't respect me, so there's a lot of pressure. And I had boxing on my back today. And that was what it was, really. I took Jake as serious as I needed to, but most importantly, I take myself as serious as I need to. I respect myself, I respect boxing, and I know what it takes to get in the ring. You have to be prepared. And one slip up could cost you in that ring. One slip up could cost you in that ring. As I said, credit to Jake, I'll stand on that. I'm not gonna sit up here. If he would have beaten me, he would bash me. You know that, right? Imagine him up here now. They would have torn me and Eddie apart. But I'm not gonna do that to Jake. I'm gonna give him the credit. But if he wants to stay at the top level at heavyweight, he needs to work harder because it's very difficult. It's a very difficult division to reign in.
Anderson Silva defeated Tyron Woodley by second round TKO last night. Both Silva and Woodley have previously boxed Jake Paul. Woodley lost to Paul twice, including a knockout loss in their rematch, while Silva fell by unanimous decision. At the post-fight press conference, Silva gave credit to Jake for his performance against Anthony Joshua despite being knocked out. He said people need to respect Jake.
Watch Jake's fight against Anthony, and what'd you think about his
Well,
performance?
I think Jake improved a lot in doing a good job.
Anderson, I just want to follow up on that. You know, any message for Jake, especially considering that not only are you a former opponent of his, but you work with his company, you see how far he's come. What did you think about his performance?
Wow, I think the Jake doing an amazing job, you know, and the big responsibility is for Joshua, not for Jake, you know, but the people need to respect Jake, you know, and imagine a Jake little big and have more time to training for this fight. You know, I think Jake improved a lot. The people need to respect him. I don't say that only because I'm fight here in a company, but it's because Jake, the people need to respect Jake, you know. I mean, every single fight go inside the ring, everybody need respect.
Ryan Garcia says he knew Jake Paul had zero chance of beating Anthony Joshua.
Well, yeah, of course, bro. When the weights matter, you know. Jake tried his best against a heavyweight. He couldn't hurt him at all, so it was like, I told you guys it was impossible for him to win. It's not a shot at Jake. It's just I knew he was never going to win this fight. If you know boxing, you know he had no chance.
It wasn't absolute zero, but it was so low.
Arman Tsarukyan mocked both Paddy Pimblett and Ilia Topuria. Arman recently posted this on Threads. He said, living rent-free in Paddy's head. This user replied saying, who is an easier matchup for you, Paddy or Justin? Arman said both, but Paddy is another level of easy. This user replied, I would give anything to watch you pound his head against the canvas. Arman said pay-per-view worthy. And this user brought up Ilia Topuria. He said, what about El Pato? Arman replied saying he is busy with his ex. Paddy Pimblett went off on Arman Tsarukyan once again. Here's what he had to say in a recent interview with Sky Sports.
I mean, I don't expect you to have any sympathy for Arman Tsarukyan, but you know, were you surprised that you could make this interim title without him in it?
No, he's bored. Don't really know anyone who wants to see Arman Tsarukyan fight. I listed so many reasons why he hasn't got this title shot in an interview the other week. Pulled out on a day's notice when he said he had a bad back when he never. He just couldn't make weight to ruin the main event. Punched the fan walking out of the cage. Probably cost the UFC a lot more money. Nearly ruined another main event for the first fight in Qatar by headbutting Dan Hooker. Just don't be a little spoiled brat and you might end up getting in good graces. It's his own fault, lad. It's his own family's fault for letting him be a spoiled little baby his whole life, lad, because he's got money. You know what I mean? He thinks that he can just like pay his way out of anything. Nah, lad, you got told you better work your way back to the title. And beating Dan Hooker, who can't grapple to save his life, doesn't do that. But it is funny because he's left out in the cold now because Charles is fighting Max and I'm fighting Justin, and like the next person down the rankings is Dan Hooker, who he's just beat. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to rematch Gamrot or something and try and beat Gamrot. For now, nobody gives a flying about Arman Tsarukyan. It's not my fault Arman Tsarukyan's an absolute sausage.
No, it's not.
It's not my fault he can't control his emotions and start headbutting people at weigh-ins and pulling out the night before fights and hitting fans when he's walking out. And he knows why he's not fighting for the belt. He needs to stop about it. And the UFC is not a place so, you know, he's lucky he hasn't been cut. Never mind he's not fighting for the belt, he's lucky he's still on the roster.
Kayla Harrison and Jorge Masvidal discuss what it's like having Dana White as a boss. Both agree that Dana is hard to read, and Kayla says she thinks Dana doesn't like her.
First time at the White House?
I was more nervous about my boss being there, really, actually.
Dana?
Yeah, he's kind of, yeah.
He's kind of what?
I just can't get her. Oh, here we go.
What do you mean? No, what do you mean?
Say it. So you already did it. Say it. You can't back out now.
No, I just can't get a read on him. And I don't like that.
Fair.
Like,
Wow, okay, this is getting good now.
It's fair.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You can't...
I mean, I'm usually good at, like...
reading people.
Yeah, getting like a...
You're not sure if he likes you or not?
Yeah, I think he doesn't like me.
Really?
I do get that sense. It's probably your fault.
Yeah, because you're on the show a lot. So your promoter doesn't like you, your manager doesn't like you because you come on?
My manager loves me because I make him a lot of money.
Okay. I just meant because you come on. I'm sure he doesn't
love
that.
No, I mean, that's...
Do you think Dana doesn't like her?
He works for me.
Dana, like she said, is hard to get a read on.
Yeah, you have a better relationship. Like, what do you?
On a personal level, I like Dana a lot. Obviously, what he's done for his sport and all that. But we are doing business with each other.
Sure.
And in there, I'm not his fan at all. You know, because there's certain things I want and there's certain things that they want. And it's always, I'm gonna tell you, a fight. It's a war, but I'm his employer. I'm the boss, and like all of us, I'm always gonna want more. That, you know.
At one point, Trump was like talking about, he was like, oh, that's great. I remember when you sold the company for $4 billion or something, and he was like, oh, you know, that was great. You know, they're talking about both their billions of dollars, and I'm just like, ah.
Yeah.
And then Trump asked Danny, he's like, what do you think it's worth now? And he said, probably around it's estimated at around 23 billion. And I was like, that's really good to know going into negotiations. And Trump thought that was hilarious. And that was like,
you said that?
I said that, yeah, right away. I was like,
it.
I'm so glad you said that.
Justin Gaethje scratched Kamaru Usman's lip in sparring.
Hey, sorry.
Well, with Justin, they said he got me, but I scratched him. I got my leg. I scratched him.
I actually really didn't found going. I literally wasn't doing anything. I was awesome.
Sean Strickland went after Ali Abdelaziz on a recent Aiden Ross live stream, calling him a terrorist and an FBI informant.
Muslim Brotherhood, buddy.
I read something that. You would never want to go to Dagestan?
Watch it.
Dude.
No, it's good. I don't need to.
You're not gonna rap him?
You know? Do you know Ali, Islamic Khabib's manager?
Oh yeah, the terrorist.
Wait, what?
He's managed by Ali.
Oh, you didn't know that?
You managed by him too?
Yeah. Oh no.
He's nice to me.
Yeah. Well, no, he's an FBI.
Nice.
No, he's an FBI informant.
In what way?
So the story is. Hey, wait. Hey, back me up on this. Listen.
Wait, what?
The story is we're sparring, so we're sparring.
No, wait. So let me tell you the story. Hey, no, this man. Hey, he was on. Hey, he was on the stage. Hey, he was on the stage with Trump, bro. So the story is he was caught on an airplane with a bunch of passports. I could be wrong. Maybe fact check me, chat.
At Misfits Mania tonight, Tony Ferguson defeated Warren Spencer via unanimous decision. With the win, Tony moves to 2-0 in his boxing career and becomes the new Misfits boxing middleweight champion. He nearly scored a knockout in the final 10 seconds. Ariel Helwani reacted saying comeback fighter of the year El Kukui. Love to see it. And the MMA guru says vintage Tony Ferguson with a huge victory over Warren Spencer. Spencer is tough as gotta respect it. Tony pieced him up bad. Tony had Spencer dropped bad in round 2, screaming in his face while he was down, then nearly slept him with 10 seconds to go at the end.
I love being an athlete, and then boxing's another chance for me to go out there and demonstrate to all you motherfuckers that it's fun and go after your dreams, baby.
Hey, I want to say one thing. Are you not entertained? I'm sorry, I always wanted to say that, I'm sorry.
Chase DeMoor defeated Andrew Tate via majority decision and remains the Misfits boxing heavyweight champion. The MMA community was not impressed with Tate's performance or the fight itself. Michael Bisping reacted saying, God, they both suck. He followed up saying, this is hilariously bad. Ariel Helwani reacted with this gif. It says, that's a shame. Kevin Lee reacted saying, do y'all believe us now when we say Andrew Tate could never fight? Ryan Garcia thought Tate was about to get knocked out. And the MMA guru reacted saying, Andrew Tate versus Chase DeMoor is over. Literally the worst fight I have ever watched. No skill. Both of them throw like literal women with no training. Both should be ashamed. Insane aura loss for Tate. He looked like nothing but a body jab early. Chase wins.
Listen, I want everybody to know right now, this is the hardest guy I've ever fought in my life. This is Cobra, this is Sachi. I have all the respect in the world to this man. This man literally pulled me out of his man. I was gonna myself after that first fight. This man words every single day on his podcast for me if I do that, man. I don't care what anybody says about this guy, he's a legend, man. Legend.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Iceman29992. It says, I can't believe Jake took a dive and threw the fight. SMH. The second one's from Blindly Ginger. It says the pacing of the Netflix event absolutely sucked, man. It shouldn't take an hour between fights. Boxing is awful to watch. And the final one says, didn't think this fight would happen. Respect. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.